Hey everyone, welcome to Movie Club. We are on episode 7 after an almost 2-year hiatus, and we're talking about a TV show. So that's where we're at. My new favorite TV show is Younger, created by Darren Star and starring Broadway star Sutton Foster and Hilary Duff. Other cast members, which are absolutely perfectly cast in the roles for this show: Miriam Shore, another Broadway star, also Debbie Mazar, Peter Herman, and Nico Tortorella. Younger is about a single, divorced mom from New Jersey who starts her life over as a 26-year-old marketing assistant for a publishing company in Manhattan. Darren Star also created Sex and the City, and of course, Manhattan is a character all its own. You just want to be there with these characters in their life, prancing around and just enjoying the chaos and the thrill of New York. What really stood out to me about this show, season after season, there are 7 of them, is that Liza Miller, played by Sutton Foster, really does start her life from scratch, which is incredibly difficult to do just because your mindset needs to shift in such a way that you're able to start from scratch and not hold on to shit from the past. So that in itself, I just thought was a really inspiring, fun message to watch this character navigate through work and life and all the complications of the city, and then her old life is starting to juxtapose with her new life that she's trying to create, and those two worlds collide, and she has this incredible just demeanor and attitude about what she had to overcome in this marriage. Her husband, she felt like she had to take care of, and he gambled their money and he cheated on her, and she doesn't bring those resentments into her new life that she's trying to create. And it's just so wonderful because her best friend, Debbie Mazar, plays Maggie Amato, such a fantastic character. She's an artist in a big loft in Williamsburg that she lets Liza Miller come in and make herself at home, and she encourages her to start fresh and don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about all the crap from the past. You owe this to yourself to start fresh and be the person you want to be. Her work life as a 26-year-old marketing assistant is a lot. I mean, if you were in your 40s and you're like, okay, I'm getting coffee for someone my age who's giving me attitude, of course, the natural response to that would be like, I've done all this, I feel like I've put in my time, and then she's navigating through the dating world again, and she's not resentful. She's not bringing that resentment from the past into her new life, navigating through these relationships with these guys that she really does have these awesome connections with. Nico Tortorella plays Josh, who's a tattoo artist in Williamsburg, and he's about 26, 27. And when he runs into her at a bar, he thinks, she looks young, she's about my age, and she doesn't correct him. And it's that gives her the inspiration to go, I can, age is an attitude. I can think younger. I can be younger. I can embrace this. Another aspect of this series that I absolutely loved, that was really inspiring to me, is when these characters find out the truth. You're like, when are they going to know? When are they going to find out? It's interesting because her friends, she actually does tell them. And then other people from work, because she had to pretend to be that age to get the job, they have to find out in other ways. So both are sort of equally hard, but telling her friends to her face, like Hilary Duff is a friend from work. She has to tell this Josh, who she's dating, and he's like in love with her, like, I am not who you think I am. So those are really difficult conversations. And then the people at work and her boss, she has a relationship with her boss that they're trying to hide, and when he finds out inadvertently through something else, and you're like, the whole series is like, how are people gonna finally find out this secret in different ways? When people find out, there's a rough patch because there's a betrayal that's happened. But what's really cool is Liza Miller made herself just an asset to everyone's life. And she really was like the warm fire that everyone sort of gathered around. She had such a great attitude. She was so fun to be around. She was a really hard worker. She absolutely was just so grateful for this new life she was creating. She didn't hold any resentment from the past. And she just had her heart open and her mind open to learn new things and to embrace the next season in her life. And people were upset at first when they find out the truth, and then they almost love her even more because they're like, okay, like you have, everyone, you know, has their sort of skeletons, and it sucks that you lied to me, but you are such a huge part of my life now. I want to, you know, get closer to you. It's just such a great message and a really fun adventure with all of these characters over the years. I have to talk about Miriam Shore's character, Diana Trout. She's the marketing executive at the publishing company who's Liza's boss, who originally hires her, believes her that she's younger, and hires her, and has this rough exterior, but this soft, beautiful heart, who just is feeling sort of insecure, has worked so hard to get where she is in her job, and has been lonely and has struggled with her own issues with relationships and whatever, and is sort of jealous of the younger women at her company and holds on to some of that resentment that she's, you know, made some mistakes in her past with men and relationships. And she absolutely probably takes advantage of Liza at first, because that's natural. She's an assistant that was hired, an assistant in her 20s that she hired. Diana's heart really opens up because of having Liza around to do anything she needs. You know, she's her assistant and goes above and beyond as her assistant. And Liza genuinely cares about her and encourages her in her dating life and really helps her out and goes above and beyond on the job. By the time Diana finds out the truth, wow, like what an incredible episode, and it's so dramatic. And this character is so poised. She has this perfectly poised outward shell, and you respect it in a way. Like, she's always about business, she's not going to show weakness, and she's great at her job, and, you know, not touchy-feely, and okay, you get one hug, and don't give me any, you know, I don't want the drama, I don't want the riffraff. And she really grows to absolutely love Liza by the time she finds out. It's such an incredible scene. She basically has like a full-on breakdown because she's so betrayed, and everyone knew before her. Spoilers. And the next morning she comes into the office, and the scene between Diana Trout and Liza Miller, Miriam Shore's performances, just memorable. Go watch Younger just for that scene. When Miriam Shore has a really, for the first time, that character's broken open. And Diana has a genuinely honest reaction to how she was betrayed by this person that she trusted and she grew to love, even though she never admitted it. All the things I love about Younger, and I could talk and talk more about it. There we go. We broke the seal on Movie Club, episode 7, talking about a TV show. Leave a comment below and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about the show Younger. What was your favorite part? Who's your favorite character? What's your favorite scene? What do you love most about New York City? What do you love about New York shows? Let me know what you think.